Back here, it looks like something was hiding. Let's see what that is. What is it? Well, today we are at the Walkersville Goodwill in Maryland. I'm gonna head in here and see what I can find to buy and flip for a profit. Here we go. All right, so Halloween is right inside the door, and I figured we'd browse through here very quickly before heading back to the hard goods. Don't see much. So this is kind of cute. That's made of resin. It has a made in China sticker on the bottom. All right. Nope. All right, let's head to the back. Take a quick fly by the purses. I'm not even going to stop, but we've got a side eye lady here. She's definitely got that side eye. She's kind of heavy, which is surprising. Possibly USA made, just because of the weight of it. A lot of the Chinese and Japanese ceramics I find have a tendency to be very lightweight. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh wait, no, I can't reach past this, can I? This is $249. He is adorable. $249. I mean, there's not high resale value there, but cutesy gets points from me, so that's definitely cute. I was reaching for this guy to check him out. Let's get a closer look. He's like a smoker. It's marked on the bottom. Looks like he's supposed to be holding something though, and he's missing whatever he's holding. That is interesting. That is made of resin. I was hoping that was pottery. Here is a courting scene. I love courting scenes. That on there to check this guy out. This guy is a lot more detailed, and he appears to be in good condition. Of course, there's no markings or signatures on that. How much is he? There's no price on him even. It's a mystery. Guess I'll find out when I bring him up front. They do price stuff at the register here, so I can bring stuff up and ask. There's a bookend, chalkboard bookends. Let's see here. There's another turtle. This is a vase full of sand. All right, I will get back to you when I find something. It could have some age to it. At home, I looked at this the last time. At Home America. It's supposed to look vintage, and it is not actually vintage. What is this? It has a marking on the bottom. S.C. Richard. There's some serious crazing on that, though. A fish pitcher, and then this in the back has a nice stopper. It's a liquor bottle. It's marked on the bottom, but I can't quite make it out. They're fun looking, but I imagine they are contemporary. Oh, look, I have an idea. Let's go on there. No, it doesn't. It had a really disgusting stickiness to it, and now it is stuck to my hand. Gross. All right, wouldn't it be amazing if today was my day? It doesn't look like it's going to be my day, though. Someday it will be my day. Kind of pretty. What is this? This is a giant mug. I wonder what you would put in this mug. It is hand painted. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could put like pens or pencils in that. Other than that, I'm not really sure. It could also be a stein. Oh, it looks like it says Capo something. It definitely says something around the outside. I don't know. I'll grab it for $2.50. No chips or cracks. Let's check the vases. I've had pretty decent luck in the vases, so I kind of saved this because I knew maybe we would find something over here. This is neat looking, but I don't suspect that it's anything terribly special. Those in the back look like home goods. This guy has been here a while, unfortunately. And this, I remember seeing this last week and thinking, you know what? I think that might glow. So let me get out my handy dandy black light. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. I can use that. It charges. It charges. All right. I don't know. I'm not really seeing. Maybe a little bit. I can't tell. That thing is kind of crazy looking. What is this back here? It says marking on it. May 12th, 2018. This is a wedding a wedding pottery thing of some sort between Lynette and Jack. I always wonder the backstory on pieces like this. Like, why is it now at the Goodwill? Why did it get donated? Was their marriage short-lived? We may never know. Is a vintage covered dish with kind of a recessed little knobby lid. There's a lot of discoloration on that, though. I don't think it's worth it with that much crazing. I have a pretty ginger jar lamp. I don't really need any more lamps, though, so I'm not going to mess with it, but it is really pretty. I love the color of it. They've got $9.49 on that. I feel like someone else is going to come in and scoop that up, especially look at this finial. It's a really neat finial. The finial alone I would buy and sell, but I'm not going to bother with the giant lamp. This one is contemporary, even though it kind of looks vintage. Let's check out the mugs for a minute. These are neat. Oh, they're Paula Deen. I like the florals. Not seeing much there. Let's move on to this. Let's get a closer look. Oh, it's SeaWorld. $1.49 for the SeaWorld cup. Down here, I noticed these grill plates for $1.49 each. They have pretty bad discoloration. They're Booth's Perfector. Now, I tested out the denture tablets the other day on another plate that I bought that had pretty bad staining on it. And I just let it soak for like 24 hours and it took out the discoloration. So I feel like I might be able to clean these up. I'm going to give it a shot. It's really easy just to like put the denture tablet in there and just forget it. So we'll pick up those. Like it all goes together. There is a whole Lazy Susan set, but I don't see the Lazy Susan anywhere. Harrison herringbone piece by Jeanette. That doesn't really have very high resale value, so I usually don't bother with that. They're kind of cute. Are these also Paula Deen? Yes, they are. See, I'm learning. This one in the back has an interesting pattern to it. 1980s, I'd say. Studio Nova. Stay. Kind of cool. This is like that vintage American. I forget what they called it. It was like a name for that kind of, that style of decor. I don't think it ever really got picked up. Colonial Homestead by Royal. And there's another one. There's like a whole stack of them. Which is this one. This is the Old Curiosity Shop. Those are fun. I've actually had pieces of that set before. This is the one I'm curious about, though. This Colonial Homestead. I'll have to look that one up. I wandered the store until I was able to get a signal on these Colonial Homestead things, and it looks like a set of 4 here sold for $15 or $16, so they're worth about $4 a piece, and I don't think that's a very good decision, so we're gonna leave those. Looking through this pile of plates here and notice this one. I kind of like that. There's no markings on it, though. I think I'll stick it in my cart. And then the other one I noticed while I was down here was this one in the back that looks like it could be California. No markings on it. If I had to guess, I'd say it was probably California pottery, but I don't know for sure. Unfortunately, I just turned it and there is a chip, so we will leave that guy behind. Some fun retro pinch plate curtains. See what they have on those. $10 per panel. I feel like those are so fun and retro, and they don't smell like smoke. Isn't that like a key right there? There's no smoky smell to them. There is a whole bunch of them. Let's see. Are they $10 each? I think they are. Man, I feel like that's a good deal on vintage curtains like this. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't need that skirt, first of all. And second of all, when am I going to have them listed? I don't know. Now that we're cleaning up the shop, I feel like I should have a place to lay things out and start snapping photos of my textiles, but those are just great. Remind me of something my grandma would have in her living room. Coming back over here to do a little bit more investigating. First of all, that's really pretty. It looks like it got too close to the stove, though. Back here, it looks like something was hiding. Let's see what that is. What is it? Is it like a water bottle that you fill with water? Oh, what does it say on the bottom? 1st Battalion, 77th Armor, Germany, $6.49. Looks like whatever it is, it has some age to it, and then somebody painted over it, I would say. I don't know, that's a really neat piece. I think I'm gonna grab that. I think somebody may have stashed it down there. I'm actually looking to see if there's anything else that was potentially stashed. Oh, that's kind of nice. What is that? Homeco? Yeah, it is Homeco. Down here, we've got some Pyrex, $8.49 for that. $8.49 for that. How much is this guy? $7.49 for that. And you know what? I have the two smaller bowls. So I feel like I need to buy this and I'll slowly assemble a full set. As for these guys, I don't know if they're worth much more than $8.50. This poor guy up here has seen better days. All right, decisions. I feel like these probably would have had a lid, right? I don't know. You know what? I'll grab them. You guys are always on my case to be picking up the Pyrex, so I'll buy it and hopefully I at least break even on it because I'm not really a Pyrex person. This cart just got wheeled out, so I'm going to check it out real quick. It looks like just an art pottery piece. Made in China. That is an early Pfaltzgraff mug. I can tell just by the back of it. Yes, it's a Mugsy. $3.49 on the Mugsy. What else do we have in here? I like the shape of this bottle, but it's probably decorative. There's one more piece that's of interest. It's this guy here. Valley Pottery. Handcrafted oil lamp. I think I'm going to leave that. Dear, how are you? Were you stashed as well? We may never know, but that's definitely not where you belong. It's a really nice paperweight. Has some bubbles in there. I think it's probably made in China, but I like the coloring. Kind of fancy, but it is Danbury. Danbury Clock Company. That's not Danbury Mint, is it? Super fancy. You can even refill them. I wonder how much something like that is worth. It's not something I'm used to. Tried looking this up. I could find one listed for $25 and I didn't see any sold. I have a really bad signal in here, so I couldn't actually toggle over to sold. But if somebody's asking $25 for one, I feel like that's probably about the range that they're worth, if not less. I swear, I just walked down this aisle and I'm not really sure how this happened. My gosh. Oh my goodness. So the ladder is cracked on the front, but I've never seen one of the stars. Ooh. It's a Rouge movement. It's a very large jewelry box. I feel like the cracking kind of adds age and character to it. Honestly, it reminds me of old celluloid, the old glove boxes and stuff. I wonder if that could be fixed. It still plays music, obviously. Let's see. What does it play? You guys can tell me. Maybe. I don't know. The music is pretty loud in here. That's fantastic. So it's $6.50. The condition, you know, isn't going to bring its full value, but I believe there's still money to be made there. So I'm going to pull my cart aside now, and I'm going to start going through what I've got here because I don't think it's all going to come home with me. Okay, so I stepped off to the side to look up the Pyrex, and this does not bode well for our Daisy friend. I think I'm going to put the cooking casserole dishes back. I'll keep the green bowl just because I have the two smaller nesting bowls, but my thing with Pyrex was always to grab the blue and the pink. Those seem to be the best sellers for me, or a complete set, of course, but I don't think I'm going to mess with that. The Mugsy is a no-brainer. This is a little bit weird. I feel like it's got some age to it, and then somebody recently painted it. It's kind of a folk arty piece. $6.50. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to go for it, and we'll figure that one out later. Maybe Andrew can give some insight. Mugsy. I got to check him over, make sure his handles are good. It looks like he's got the start of a crack there, but for $3.50, I think these usually sell for upwards of $18. I'll have to confirm that in my final assessment when I'm editing the video, but I think we're pretty good here. The curtains I'm also on the fence about, just because I have a habit of picking up textiles and not listing them, even though they're really cool and vintage and I could probably make money on them. I'm really strongly considering putting them back just because they're gonna sit and sit and sit at my shop, and somebody else might have the opportunity to pick these up and make a few bucks on them. So you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go put the curtains back and then we're gonna get out of here. Everyone knows we're putting them right back where we found them and not just leaving them laying around. Okay, well, our total spend there was $47, and it was crazy. Like, things started out slow, and then I just kept circling the shelves over and over again, and eventually my eyes would like focus on new things that I didn't see before, and there at the end it kind of picked up a little bit. I wasn't sure if anyone was stashing the stuff. Sometimes I get that impression when I'm at the Goodwill, like, why is it down? That's not even the section this goes in, you know? So maybe somebody was stashing it for later and I found it. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here now. I'm gonna head on down the road. This video is a little bit short, so as usual, I'm probably gonna take you guys along somewhere else, whether back to the shop to dig through some auction boxes or on a family adventure. I'm not sure yet, but whatever it is, I'll see you there. Okay, so we are back at the shop and we are going to dig through yet another box. I'm slowly getting through this pile. I skipped last auction because I knew that I had a pile sitting here. I suspect a lot of the stuff in these boxes is big stuff though, because I was kind of in the mindset of booth spaces when I bought a lot of this, and now obviously that's no longer a thing, except for we do still have a booth over at Bedford. But I'm just gonna have to set aside the big stuff until we open shop at this point. So I'm gonna dig through this box right here. Not entirely sure what's in there. It looks like we may have a cookie jar. I bought quite a few cookie jars. They were going so cheap, and I was like, you know what? I can make money on those. So I did buy quite a few cookie jars. They're not something I really want to ship. They were more intended for the booth. Let's see what we got in here before we get started. Okay, so I bought an entire set of like 12 serving sets of rose medallion. These are the lids. So I don't know if the whole set is in here or not. Honestly, I don't really want to dig into all of that at the moment because it's going to just take up so much space. Here's a cookie jar. Wyland Studios. This was actually an extra in the lot. There was a few vintage ones, and then there was this guy who's more contemporary. So let's open a few of these and see if this is mostly the rose medallion, and if it is, we'll skip on to another box. This is something I'm gonna have to bring to the back room and just unpack right on the shelf. I don't think I'll do a haul on this. Yeah, so you can see it is older rose medallion, and that's why I had to have it. It's not signed. You can tell it's older because the colors are really faded. So Andrew was telling me that there was a lot of chips on it, but of all the pieces I've pulled out so far, I don't see any chips or cracks. And I kind of factored that in because I didn't get to preview. I factored in that there may be a few sets with chips and cracks, but there will probably be quite a few that are in good condition, and I'll more than make my money back on those. So I think we're gonna leave this box for later. Oh, this is something different. This is the lid to a cookie jar. I'm going to set this box aside, and I will get to this when I get back from Springfield. So instead, I think I'm going to dig through this box. I think this up here are teacups. Those are rose medallion teacups. I can just tell by the shape of them, and there's a little bit peeking there. So we'll put that with these guys. Although I do want to see if there's chips and cracks on these. No chips and cracks, and these are so thin. These ones are marked made in China though. And the lids that you saw in the other box actually set right on top of those. Oh, we're not gonna, okay, I'm not gonna dig in it. Okay, this box looks promising. This is a Heidi Shoop. Heidi Shoop. I think I've called her Heidi Shoop before, and I was told that was incorrect. It's H-E-D-I, Shoop of California, Hollywood, California, I believe. And it is marked there on the bottom. So I was really excited about that. It wasn't mentioned in the listing, but I saw it and I thought it looked familiar. I did a look up, and sure enough, that's who makes it. So you can see there is a little bit of an older chip there. little bit of chipping, but she's absolutely beautiful. And you can't really tell. The chipping is kind of on the underside, so that's exciting. I think she's great. I'm going to stick her right on this cart here. This is stuff that is going onto our back shelves. This box is full of music boxes, and I think I bought it because of the music boxes, but there's kind of a wide variety of boxes. This is Dr. Zhivago, Laura's Theme, Swiss Musical Movement. You can see it's a Rouge movement. I do pretty well with music boxes. I'm not going to try to wind that up right now one-handed, though, because that would just be silly. Here's another one. This is also probably Italian. Anne and Maul, you're the most. You're the most. Okay. Gonna have to tell Andrew later. You know, you're the most. This is Cousin Chuck and Barbie, 1986. I don't believe this is a Rouge movement. It has an S on it, so that's something different. But the box itself does look to be Italian. This here is just a regular box. It's made out of horn or something. Made in India. This was kind of an extra. This one, these were all extras because I bought the music boxes, so I'm not incredibly excited. They're nice boxes, they're worth selling, but they weren't my main goal in purchasing this lot. This is a little shelving jewelry unit. It's kind of cool. All these little shelves. There's no markings on it though. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna stick that down here if I can find space for it. We're running out of space. All right, I'm gonna turn off the camera and move stuff around. Oh my gosh, how many music boxes did I buy? Oh my goodness. Keep in mind, this was anywhere from 6 to 4 weeks ago, so oh, that one plays. Okay. This one is Spark Softly Love. Lowercase s, uppercase L. I don't know what these are. Those look like fishing hooks. Never know when you're going to need some nice fishing hooks. Oh, puzzle boxes. That may also have been the reason I bought these. That's a cool puzzle box. I like that lizard. $26 originally, made in Vietnam. This one is a heart puzzle box, made in Vietnam, originally $26. You can tell when they're a little bit older because they just like slide right out when you turn them upside down. Some of them, I have a really hard time getting them undone. This one is just a round box. I guess this is the Hall of Boxes. This one's super nice. I love when I open them and I hear music because that means they're operational. This is Trojan Antiques. Oh, they were charging $85 for this. This is the anniversary song. And it is the Pascal something, Italy. It's a nice box. I have to get these all listed when I get back from Springfield. Oh, what is this? Is this some witchcraft? I don't know. What is that? Do I dump it out? I think I'm gonna dump it out. One-handed dump it out. Okay, I'm just gonna reach out. I'm gonna touch it. What is this thing? I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like seaweed. This is a box of seaweed. I'm gonna just put it back in there. You guys can let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this. That's interesting. And last but not least, we've got one of these. Let's see if we can get this to work. What does it say on it, though? Deep Spring. All right, I'm going to see if I can get this to... Come on, one-handed. Nope, got to turn the camera off. There you go. When you get the handles lined up, it is a basket. But otherwise, it folds up nice and neat. And I think that's all we had in this box. You know what? I'm really excited to uncover the rest of those silver figurines, and I know they're in one of these boxes. We've got 5 left, so maybe our next haul we will discover the cats, because there were also cats.
Yeah, I think there's some in separate boxes.
Yeah, they are, because those are all the animal, like the regular jungle creature animals. Safari animals. It was a giraffe. They're not in the jungle. But somewhere in these boxes, there are cats, and I will find them. All right, so on that note, I'm going to end this whole video. This is an empty box. We need boxes to take to Springfield, so I might stick paper in that, and we'll load up a few boxes.
Yeah, I'm going to be coming back over here to drop paper off anyway. So if we have any empty banana boxes, I'll grab them.
Meow.
There's one.
All of them are in here. I knew they were here somewhere. Look at this one. Little baby kitties in a basket. Little trinket box. Here's some more kitties. I was actually looking these up and they sell for a couple $100. Kitties. Okay. What did I buy here? Oh, I bought that for that piece. I thought that was beautiful. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you.